We are going diving Socorro for end of year 2022. This is a 26-hour boat ride from the coast, and we're on board the Solmar V liveaboard. Off the coast of Baja California Sur, Mexico, we board at Los Cabos and head out to the Revillagigedo Islands. We are here for the marine life, sharks being among them. Here, a pair of silver-tip sharks, and what looks like a Galapagos shark behind them. They're probably here at a cleaning station where fish help them get rid of parasites. Sharks abound in these waters. These pair of Galapagos sharks just glide very close to the reef. This small group of islands is volcanic. Here we have San Benedicto Island, with its own striking geography. We're diving off of small pangas with small groups of divers. The marine life here is impressive. Big schools of fish. Sharks in large numbers. They don't seem to have fear for divers or humans. They accommodate our presence without any problem. The giant Pacific manta, one of the main reasons we're here. Their size is beyond imagination, and they glide effortlessly in these waters, drawn by water rich in nutrients and cleaning stations. This manta finds there are too many divers. For scale, you can see my friend Yasim next to it. The manta is probably almost twice Yasim's height. Mantas fly across the ocean just like we wish we could do with our cumbersome scuba gear. We are not elegant as they are. With two remoras in her head, this manta is not complaining. cameras, get a ride, probably get to feed off of things the manta wouldn't. Other fish trail the manta. This white tip comes in for cleaning, particularly his teeth. We're diving at Roca Partida, with strong swells and currents surrounding this seamount. Just around the corner, the number of sharks is impressive. Probably 60 or 70 individuals can be spotted. Here, a silver tip crosses between us and heads into the blue. Another silver tip follows. Maybe on a pre-arranged date. White tips rest on crevices and caves, opening and closing their mouths to pump water through their gills so that they keep oxygenated. This could be a social aspect of sharks. Roca Partida is not a big island, it's just a rock protruding from the ocean, covered in bird poop. But fish congregate here, again driven by the nutrients coming from below. Fish who are also happy to provide cleaning services for larger marine life. A white tip on his way to a meeting. Silver tips show some interest in divers, but usually move on into the blue. Sharks are definitely curious. This is likely a Cortez electric ray in the family of sharks and stingrays, a rare sight. We are now diving around Socorro Island itself, the larger of the Revillagigedo. A familiar sight, the green moray eel. Here they grow as large as 8 feet. A hammerhead. This is not the first one we've seen, but the first we can make out on video. This is another reason why we come to Socorro. Mantas are never far away. Visibility topography, the individual personality of the manta. Each encounter is unique. In this case, you can see the famous clarion fish cleaning the manta up and down. The clarion angelfish is endemic to this part of the world, and they have large numbers to make sure pelagic animals find a cleaning station whenever they want to. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a marine protected area, and a Mexico National Park, preventing exploitation and promoting conservation. This is probably why these white tips look so relaxed. Getting cleaned, taking a break, patrolling the reef, and probably some socializing. Unafraid of divers. This is a treat, a school of hammerhead. Close enough to be recorded against the light. Dolphins ride off the bow of the Solmar V, definitely showing curiosity. They take a breath, they jump, they twist and turn, probably catching a glimpse of the divers on board. More hammerheads, probably young ones. Other conditions are at the best, although they are still far away. Never bored of seeing these majestic animals. The manta's contrast against the sunlight. The ever-present white tip getting cleaned or looking for a place to rest. bluefin trevally, other species fish. Some are hunted by dolphins. This is the first time I've seen dolphins underwater. I can see a family almost out to the blue. Dolphins are social, intelligent, and this is a place they definitely enjoy. Sometimes they interact with divers. Sometimes they just go their own way. Still, this is another reason to visit Socorro. There's always something to see in Socorro. From schooling fish, the impressive underwater geography, and the big animals. Just around the corner, there's always a surprise. Like this, another manta. It's impossible for divers not to be excited when they see a manta. We attempt to blow bubbles at them, knowing some of them like it. Some don't care for it. It's harder than it seems. Eye to eye with the manta. It's hard to keep focus on the camera. It's easier to mentally thank the manta for being there with us. Maybe as curious as we are. This particular manta gave us a rare opportunity to be up close. Here, my friend Claudio goes in pursuit. White tips, always taking a break. Lobsters at Socorro grow to large proportions, protected. This particular one has a balcony. The corals are not as colorful as Caribbean or other seas, but they still serve as protection for small or young fish in these remote waters far from land. Another hammerhead. Always keep keeping a distance, but it's close enough for us to get a glimpse. Back at the cleaning stations, silver tips patrol the reef. Here, a school of fish surround an acoustic receiver placed by researchers to monitor tagged sharks, their migration, population. Silver tips are probably now one of my favorite sharks. Their very distinct pattern. Socorro, it's hard to know where to look. There is always a shark somewhere around you. This is where you can see the design of a shark. Designed for speed, streamlined for underwater. This looks like a Galapagos shark approaching. Probably a male. Schools of fish. I mean, this is a healthy part of the ocean, and marine protected areas work. Here I try to become one with the fish, and the school takes me in. It's our last dive and Pepe, our panic driver, is very happy. But he's not the only one. Every single diver in this trip has a huge smile in their faces and is grateful for the good times at Socorro. Until we meet again.